I'm going to start this new segment called the Monday Morning Misfit. Uh, I have no idea what it's going to be about. Just my thoughts, just waking up first thing in the first thing in the morning to start out a new week. Um, Honestly, I've been having trouble just getting myself out of bed every day, especially Monday through Friday. And it's not because I feel like I'm in this dangerous, toxic place. Um, I like where I work. My coworkers have been very supportive. Um, it's not like I'm in a desperate situation. I don't know. I just feel like I have no passion right now. And I was talking about this with a friend this past weekend in Chicago, and he was feeling the same thing that despite being in a comfortable situation, living a comfortable life, we just don't feel any passion for living. It's just hard to wake up in the morning every day and just get excited to go on to live your day. Sometimes I joke around and say that I wish I could develop a drug habit so I can overcome it, and either it helps me develop my magnum opus or that I become some crazy born again Christian who constantly talks about how Jesus saved him and all that fun stuff. Um, I say this because maybe I feel like I need some kind of struggle. I feel like I need something to propel myself to feel like that life is worth living. And it's a weird way to say that, like, I need to dig myself a deep hole to get myself out of in order to feel like I'm alive. But I think about my heroes like Anthony Bourdain and Hunter S. Thompson and just how they overcame, well, maybe they didn't overcome their drug addictions, but just how they became creative through their drug addictions. And I've gone through this earth. I've been alive for 40 years. I'm not going to start a heroin or meth habit now in order to create something amazing in life. But I just constantly think about that for some reason. Like, I'm trying to figure out the root of my discontent with life. Everything's going fine. As I said, like, I'm during this pandemic, I've been employed. I have a paycheck. I don't work in a toxic environment where I hate my bosses or my fellow coworkers. Everyone's super cool. But there's this there's still this like lack of passion, this feeling like something's missing, that I'm just going through the motions, and I've I don't feel like I have a passion. I feel the passion to live right now. Not being suicidal, but just like just bored with the status quo daily motions of life. Um, and yeah, maybe it's this pandemic just limiting my options of not being able to travel, not being able to do what I fully want to do at work, like, travel, create videos, and all that fun stuff. But I don't know, maybe even before the pandemic, I was just feeling this lack of purpose in just living suburban life, just waking up, doing the same thing that everyone's doing. Sometimes just when I was living in Chicago, just getting in my car, driving to the office, and just doing the same thing everyone else was doing. And I don't know, I'm not trying to be special and just creating this life of that I can showcase on social media. Like, hey, look at me. I broke out of the rat race. I'm a digital nomad working in Bali. And maybe the next day I'll go to Colombo, Sri Lanka. Maybe 2 weeks after that I'll go to Botswana and work there. I'm not trying to live a life that I can showcase on social media, but I just feel a lack of passion with life, a lack of purpose. And that's what I've been trying to figuring out what the root of my discontent is with everything, even though everything seems fine. And talking with my friend this past weekend in Chicago made me feel okay that I'm not alone in feeling this way. Again, he feels the same way too, that his his employment position's fine. He doesn't hate his boss, but yet he's still dissatisfied. And maybe there's a lot of people that feel like that too, that even though that they're in a great situation, they still feel dissatisfied. Um, so if there's any other misfits out there that feel that way, maybe we can all try to figure this out. I'll end this right here. Thanks for listening to my misfit ramblings this Monday morning. If you feel like supporting me, like, subscribe, tell your friends, whatever, and hopefully we can build this tribe of misfits and try to figure out how to go through life. Thanks, and I'll talk to you again soon.